Yo. Yeah. Well, I had like 6 beers at the fundraiser thing, and then we went to Rob's Good Times, and I had another 2 beers, and now I'm home. So yeah, I mean, it wasn't a long night, but it was a longer than usual night.
So you drunk and
I mean, I'm 6 beers and like 3 shots in. I don't want to say drunk, but definitely feeling good. Feeling good would be pretty fair. Drunk, eh.
more Trump?
Yeah, drunk, not so much. Feeling good, yeah, I can agree with that. Dude, the fucking hostess at Rob's Good Times, dude, she's so cute. She's probably only like 19, but dude, fucking cute little Hawaiian girl. Like, she probably weighed like 87 pounds. Like, just cutest little fucking thing ever. And like, I mean, I kind of feel like I dropped the ball by not getting her number, but also like she's worked there for like 6 months, so really all I gotta do is go back. Probably, like, I mean, I didn't ask her age. She's Filipino and Hawaiian, so like that takes like 10 years off of her age. So she looked 12. So since she looked 12, she's probably like 25. But like just playing the odds, maybe she's like 19. But she's probably like 22. But she's Filipino, so it's like hard to like gauge it.
About to answer you like 20, like what, 25?
I'm 36, dog. Yeah, I'm an old motherfucker. But like, she was totally checked out the whole night. Like so we got the seat on the bar that was like right by like where the like hostess desk is. So it was like she was always like behind me, like just dancing all the time. And then she kind of like mellow out and like stop dancing, and like I would say something to her, you know, whether it's like, oh, like because there's trivia, yeah. So I ask her the trivia question. She's like, I don't know. And then like 10 seconds later, she'd be dancing again, and then like 5-6 minutes would go by, she stopped dancing. And then I'd turn around and like ask her something, like involve her in our conversation, like what the fuck we're talking about. And then she'd be like, she'd give her a little answer, and then she'd be dancing again. And then she stopped dancing, you know. So like, I feel like she was vibing, but she's definitely young. Like, I'm not gonna say that she wasn't young, but still, like, she she was probably, I would say she's probably like 19, 20, maybe 21. A little young, but she was cute as fuck. So I definitely kind of want to go back there and try again. I didn't know so like the two bartenders the last time I was there, and like they're cute. Like don't get me wrong, they're pretty, but they're a little on the hefty side. You know, they're not fat. They're definitely not fat, but you know they're like mid-30s, probably have a kid or two. You know, like they're letting their body go. You know, they're not in their prime. So, like, I didn't realize that there was a fucking because there was also a cocktail waitress. Like, she was like 6 foot, like super fucking Samoan, like super cute, but she looked younger than the hostess. So, like, I wasn't trying as hard with her, but she was tall, she was cute. But like, there were like 2 girls, and I was like, dude, damn, they're fucking hot. But like, the bartenders that were there last time, like, because the last time I was there, the bartender was there. They're like nothing to write home about. But now that I know that the hostess is hot as fuck and they got a cocktail that's cute, like I'm probably gonna go back there, like pretty soon, probably next weekend. So it's like, yeah, like last time I was there, like the hostess, like there was no hostess, like there weren't really any cocktails, like it was slow as fuck. It was just the 2 bartenders, and it was the same 2 bartenders, and like they're cute, like they're pretty, like don't get me wrong, like they're hot. But like they're not like in shape hot, you know. They're like mid-30s, like definitely had a kid or two hot, and like they're still pretty, but it's not like I'm gonna go out of my way type shit. Whereas this hostess, Like, now I want to go there, like, every day, try to figure out her work schedule type shit. You know, like, what days is she here? Like, I need to be here the days that she works kind of shit. She's cute as fuck. Like I said, she's probably 87 pounds. Like, just this tiny little Filipino Hawaiian girl. She's been working there for 6 months. Just cute. Like, beautiful white teeth. Like, just cutie. So, yeah. I fell in love with that. And it's like tough too, cause like every local, like she looks like every local girl ever, you know, like she looks like every single girl that lives in Hawaii. So like there's nothing special per se, but like she was vibing, you know, like she was dancing, and like when I was ignoring her, like her vibe definitely died, and then when I give her attention, her vibe picked up kind of shit. So she was definitely vibing, but. Like, the hardest thing for me, too, is, like, physically, I look 25. You know, like, I don't look old as shit. Like it you know, you didn't know who I was. You didn't, like, get to know me. Like, physically, I probably look 25. So she was probably thinking I was, like, fresh out of college. And then, like, the thing that kills me is, like, once they actually get to know me and they realize I'm 36, then they get this, like, it's like this awkward silence. And they're like, oh, fuck, like, you're old as shit. And it's like, yeah, I may be physically 36. I still look 25, and I act 19. Like, fucking, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. But they never give me the time of day. Like, that's what it is. Like, I would probably be married already if women would just, like, take the time to get to know me. But unfortunately, in today's society, like, no one gives a fuck. Like, they either instantly attracted to you, or they're not. So, like, I'm the type of person, like, it takes about a week. Like, after about a week, then you start realizing I'm a good guy. And I'm really not that bad looking. Like, I get it. I'm not a runway model. Like, I'm not going to be signing any model contracts anytime soon. But I'm not a fucking ogre either. You know, like, sure, I might only be like a 6. Like, maybe I'm like a 6 out of 10. Like, I'm not the most handsome guy in the world. But I'm sure shit better looking than, like, 90% of the population. You know? So it's like, if you take a week to get to know me, you realize I'm a good guy. I'm funny, I'm smart, like I take care of people, you know. But the problem is they never give me a week, you know. They're always just based off that first impression. And first impression wise, yeah, I'm kind of fat, you know. I'm not instantly funny. I don't have a lot of riz off rip. But, like, you give me some time, let me get comfortable with you, let me break out of my shell, I'm a pretty good fucking dude, you know? So, it's just, the problem is I just never get anyone to give me the time. And it's probably because I'm targeting 21 to 25-year-old. Like, that's on me, you know? But I can't help it. That's who I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to young college girls. Like, that's who I think is hot. Like, that's who, like, I'm a big fan of finding a girl that's only had, like, 5 bodies, doesn't really understand how to have a good time when they're having sex. Like, I like to teach them. You know, I like to train them. I'd be like, you know, like, oh, you like to be choked? Like, let me teach you how to be choked. Oh, you like to fuck some fucking kinky shit? Like, all right, bet. Let me teach you some kinky shit. Like, I'm more of a teacher. But a lot of these girls, like, they're not willing to be with an older guy. So they're just like, you're just like an older desperate guy. Like, no, motherfucker, I'm experienced. Like, I lost count a long fucking time ago. You know, so it's like, I'm just looking for someone that wants to try some weird shit. Like, you into some weird shit? Let's do some weird shit. But a lot of these younger girls, they're just not mature enough. They're just like, oh my god, like, you want to tie me up to the bed frame? You know, like, they don't get it. They don't understand. Like, what do you mean you got some handcuffs? They don't understand. So, yeah, I'm just trying to find that, like, 21 to 25-year-old that's, like, down to get, like, fucking tied to a fucking bed frame. You know, like, that's what I'm looking for. Unfortunately, they're rare. Because, like, if I start looking for girls that are my age, like, if I start looking at the 30 to 36 range, like, they got, like, 17 kids. They've been married, like, 7 times. You know, like ain't no 30-something-year-old girl gonna fucking meet my requirements. Because they definitely have 14 kids running around. You know, from the age of fucking 12 to fucking 1. You know, they got like 16 sets of twins. You know, they got like fucking, you know, $900,000 in debt. They're still in school. They work part-time at McDonald's. You know, like that's like the 30 to 36-year-olds. So like they're like, I'm not interested. I go a little bit lower. Try to catch them when they're still in college. You know, like maybe their senior year of college, where they're like starting to get interns. So they need someone that has like enough money to like support them for like 6 months, but then like they have the idea of like they're gonna make money in 6 months. Cause like I could support someone for 6 months. Like I could find some cute little 24-year-old, you know, fresh out of college, just finishing up her internship, looking for a place to stay, trying to figure out how to make it in Hawaii, you know, just got a degree, still looking for a job. I could support someone like that for like 6 months. Then it's like, after 6 months, it'd be like, okay, I'm bored of fucking you already. Like, you're not doing anything new. I'm bored. She ain't offering nothing to me. You know, like, I could be single, have the same amount of dollar amount per month that I spend, right, supporting myself. And then all I'm giving up is some lame-ass pussy that just fucking lays there, right? So, like if I'm going to take on, like, a 24-year-old, like, she's got to be exciting in bed, like, willing to try new shit, right? Like, you know, like, lady in the streets, freaking the sheets type shit, some ludicrous shit, right? So, like, if she can keep me interested in bed past 6 months, which is rare. Not a lot of people can do that. Like, I get pretty bored pretty fast. But, like, I could support her fully. Like, she has no job. She goes to school full time. She brings nothing to the table, right? Like, I could support that for, like, 6 months. Once we hit month 7, if she's not even in the process of getting hired or, like, thinking about bringing something to the table, like, I'm out. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm over it. But if we're like 5.5 months in, she's got like 4 job interviews lined up, like she's just trying to narrow options down, she's trying to pick the best offer, you know, give it like 2 more months, she's gonna be having a career. Like, if I'm in that situation, bro, we good, we Gucci. Like, we're looking for a 3, 4, 5 year relationship. Like, we good. But, like, the problem is like, make these girls feel so comfortable, and they think that they're fucking set. They're like, oh, you make so much money, like, you can just support me forever. No, bitch, we live in Hawaii. I make enough money to support myself. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, whenever the fuck I want to do it. I can live wherever the fuck I want to live, and I can, like, buy whatever the fuck I want to buy. When we factor in your bitch ass, and you want to go shopping every other weekend, and you want to fucking travel to other islands, and you want to go out to eat, and you want to go try this, and you want to fucking buy this, and you want to fucking do this and that, and fucking go to this concert, go to this fucking movie, do that. No, I can do that for 6 months, bitch. You want to go and do dates. You want to go spend $100 a fucking meal at some fucking bar and get turned every Friday night. Like, I can do that for 6 months. After that, like, bitch, I'm broke. I gotta save up again. So if I'm with you for 6 months and you're not contributing to goddamn, you're not paying any of my bills, you're not contributing to food, you're not going to half and half on fucking dates, you're not offering to pay some shit, you're not like taking on any responsibility, if you're not doing that after 6 months, there's the fucking door, bitch, get the fuck out of my house. You know what I mean? So like I'm looking for a partner. I want to grow together. I want to build her up, and she needs to be building me up. And if you're not on the fucking level, goodbye. I will be with you for fun for a couple months, and after that, like, once you become a financial burden to me, get your ass out the fucking curb. Like, you gone. So, like, and that's why I've been single for so long. Because, like, unfortunately, what I'm attracted to is that 21, 22, 23-year-old that ain't got a fucking responsibility in the world. Like, that's what I target. Like, if I'm out in public, I see a baddie, that's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to that 21, 22, 23-year-old that ain't got a fucking clue. And, like, it's all fun and games for 6 months. Then shit starts to get serious. I'm like, hey, look, you've been living here rent-free for 6 months. Like, I kind of depleted my savings. Like, are you going to chip on groceries? Are you going to help with the electricity bill? Are you going to fucking pay some rent? Like, what's the deal? And then they're like, and that's when I'm like, all right, there's a fucking door. See you later, bitch. You know, so like, like that's That's my problem. That's why I'm still a single man. Because like I'll give him 6 months. But like if I was attracted to someone that was like 30 to 36, had a career, they already finished college, they're living by themselves, they don't live with their parents anymore, they got their own car, they pay their own bills, they put their own foot on the table. If I was attracted to that, I would probably be married already. But I'm not attracted to that. I'm attracted to 21, 22, 23-year-olds. That was fucking makes me fucking want to go talk to someone. And like it's weird, because I'm 36 years old. I have no business talking to 21, 22. That's weird. Like it's fucking weird. I'm 10 to 14 years older than them. 10 to 15 years older than them. Like that's weird as shit. But that's a me problem. You know, that's a fucking me problem. I need to grow up to where I'm not attracted to 21, 22, 23-year-olds anymore. But unfortunately, that's what I'm attracted to. So until I fucking grow up, and you know, and like the hard part for me, like I pass as like a 28-year-old. Like most people think I'm like 28 years old. I'm 36, motherfucker. You know, but like I can't say that. You know, so like when I see a girl, you know, I'm like, oh, how old are you? Oh, I'm 24. I'm like, oh, cool. You just graduated college? Shit, yeah, I graduated last year. Oh, cool. You got a job? Yeah, I'm interviewing for my career job. You know, I just finished my degree. I just found this job offer. You know, within my degree field. You know, I'm about to start my career. Oh, cool. Like I'm turned on. Like I'm like fucking locked in. Like, oh, how old are you? I never answer that question. I always go, how old do you think I am? Like every time they ask me how old am I always go, how old do you think I am? And then whatever they say, whatever fucking number comes out their mouth, I just ride with it. Oh, I think you're 28. Yeah, bitch, I'm 28. I'm 36 fucking years old. I just go off of whatever fucking number they say. Like I will, like if someone just comes up to me, how old are you? I will never answer, I'm 36 years old. Like I never say that. Like they go, oh, how old are you? Oh, well, how old do you think I am? And they're like, oh, I think you're 28. Oh, cool, yeah, I'm 28 and a half. You know, like I'll fucking roll with whatever fucking number they say. It ain't true. It's not fucking true. They always like this one bitch thought I was 25 years. I was 34 years old. They'd be like, hey, I think it's 25. I was like, yeah, I'm 25. So I started telling her shit that I did when I was 25. You know, I haven't done that shit in 9 fucking years. But I'm out there telling stories like it just happened yesterday. It was 9 years ago. But yeah, I was like, yeah, like just last week. That was fucking 9 years last week that I did that. But I was like, yeah, just last week I was in Miami, you know, I was telling stories of when I was 25, 26 years old. I hadn't done that shit in a fucking decade, but I was telling that shit like it happened last week. You know, like, and then they find out, and they're like, how old are you? I'm 36. Motherfucker, you told me you was 25, and then it's just a problem. But usually it takes like a month and a half. We smash like 7 or 8, 10, 15, 20 times by the time they ask. So I was like, oh, whatever. And then they're like, you're 36, you fucking old man. And then I'm like, well, there's the door. But at least, you know, I had like 2, 3, 4 weeks of fun, you know? Like, ain't no one forcing you to be here. And they're like, well, I like older men. I'm like, well, apparently you don't. Because I'm 12 years older than you and you're fucking grossed out right now. So apparently you don't. You need to rethink your you like older men thing. Because I'm only 12 years older than you, which makes me not even biologically possibly your father. So as long as I'm biologically not able to be your father, I don't see a fucking problem. But like a 16-year-old, like if a 16-year-old was hitting on me, like, bro, I'm 20 years old. I could literally be your fucking dad. Like I could like literally had you when I was 20 years old, and now you're 16. Like that's weird as shit. Like 16, weird as fuck. I'm 36, that's a 20-year age gap. But 25, that's only 11 years. Not that weird. You know, I don't know. Maybe I am weird. But to me, like, as a 36-year-old male, dating even say a 21-year-old, bro, that's only 15 years. Like, sure, it's biologically possible that I could be your dad, but that's one young fucking parent. So, like, I'm only 15 years old. Like, technically, I'm not old enough to be your dad. To me, that's totally fine. 18? Yeah, dude, I could be your fucking dad. I could be your fucking dad. I'm 18 years old. I could be your fucking dad. That's weird. That's fucking weird. But, And it just sucks. So like on Snapchat and Instagram and shit, a lot of these like 16-year-olds, I had no idea they're 16. They look like they're fucking 25. And then they're like, oh yeah, I'm 16. I'm like, motherfucker. And like, they're not getting this moral dilemma because like they look like they're 25, but they're actually only 16. Which like federally, like if we're talking federally, that's illegal. But if we're talking state of Hawaii consent age 16. It ain't illegal. It's not illegal. So I'm like, well, fuck. Like, I mean, technically speaking, it's not illegal. Morally speaking, it's pretty fucked up. But I mean, I'm not doing jail time. So like, if you factor in jail time, it's like, maybe. But then you're like, well, fuck, dude. She only 16. That's weird as fuck. Like, she's like fucking 20 years younger than me. Like, technically, I could be her dad. Then you get into this whole fucking moral complex, and you start like questioning yourself and like if you're a fucking weirdo or not. And then at that point, you're like, fuck it, it's not worth it. And then next thing you know, next week you meet this 25-year-old. You're like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, that's only 11 years like that. Like, and then you completely forget about the young one, and then you're on the 25-year-old. But then your friend shows up, you're like, how old is this girl? You're like, oh, 25. You're like, bitch, that's 11 years younger than you. And then you start feeling weird again. But really, it's not that weird. It's really 25, 36, not that weird. But then you start thinking of shit like, motherfucker, she love you. Like, dude, you was fucking junior in high school when she was in kindergarten. And you're like, motherfucker. You know, then it starts getting weird. So, I don't know. I just have a hard time. That's why I'm so fucking sheltered. That's why I haven't had a girlfriend in so long. Because, like, I'm not attracted to 30 to 36-year-olds. They got, like, 7 kids. They fucking fat, you know. They gave up. They're overweight. They don't work out no more. They're alcoholics. They're fucking drug addicts. They got 14 fucking kids with 13 different baby daddy. You know, like, I'm not attracted to that. So I go to the bar. Well, what's at the bar? You got 21 to fucking 35-year-olds. Well, okay, you're gonna weed out the 30 to 35-year-olds real quick. You're like, nah, they fat, they ugly. And then you're focused on the hot ones. Well, the baddies, they're like 24 years old. And I was like, yeah, they fucking hot. And then you work up your liquid courage, you go talk to them, you get your number, you find out 24, and you're like, fuck, I'm 12 years older than you. And then like you're like, alright, but I'll play it off. So then you start hitting shit like compatibility questions. You're like, hey, what year was the Uzi invented? And they're like, I don't know. Alright, cool. So the AK, like the 47 and AK-47, like, what does the 47 stand for? I don't fucking know. Alright, cool. So like, Eminem 8 Mile, right? So when he was macking on Brittany Murphy, who's Brittany Murphy? Like, alright, I can't fucking talk. Alright, so it's like, alright, cool. So like Post Malone, they're like, who the fuck is Post? Like, how the fuck do you not know who Post Malone is? You know, like, alright, I cannot relate with you. Like, I'm like, who's your favorite rapper? Oh, fucking some mumble rapper, fucking SoundCloud piece of shit that fucking has no talent. I'm like,
underground rappers.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool, underground rap. So I'm like, I can fuck with underground rapper, right? But my underground rappers are from 1985, right? So like, I talk about like underground rappers like fucking Liquid Assassin, like all these motherfuckers that are like in their 40s now. And they're like, I don't know who that is. And I'm like, motherfucker, these guys are the pioneers of underground rap. Like, you ever heard of New York rap? Like, New York rap, these motherfuckers, like, invented New York underground rap. And they're like, oh, I'm more into drill. Oh, you're into drill? Cool. Well, what about King Von? And they're like, oh, I don't fuck with King Von. I'm like, oh, really? Because I'm from fucking O Block. So, like, I literally went to fucking school with King Von. He's one of my fucking homies. Like, rest in peace, King Von. But, like, I grew up his neighbor. So you don't like, you just claim to me that you like drill, but you're not a fan of fucking King Von. Get the fuck out. Like, I can't, like, bye-bye. Like, you like drill, but you don't like King Von? Get the fuck out. You know what I mean? So it's like, how do I relate with these motherfuckers? Like, oh, I like MGK. I'm like, oh, fucking MGK. I'm like, oh, what's your favorite single by MGK? And then they say some shit off of his fucking mumble rap thing. I'm like, fuck you. MGK was good on his first 2 albums. And I start dropping shit from like MGK's first 2 albums. They have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, you just said you was an MGK fan. Why don't you like these songs? Like, I've never heard of that before. Oh yeah, because that was fucking 12 years ago when he dropped that fucking album. So like, I sometimes I just can't relate with the younger ones. And then it's gone. And then, like, the most fucked up thing happens, Fluid, bro. The most fucked up thing happens. I will go from the 21 to 25 age range for, like, months, right? Just months and months go by. Then all of a sudden, I meet this fucking person on Snapchat. I don't find out their age for a while. We get talking about music. She's a fan of Eminem. She knows who NWA is. She likes Dr. Dre. She fucking knows who Exhibit is. She can fucking quote DMX songs. She's talking about fucking Nightmare on Elm Street. She's talking about fucking Halloween, like the OG shit. She's talking about fucking the Beatles, fucking Fleetwood Mac kind shit, AC/DC, Metallica. Like, all this shit just fucking lighting me up. She got all this knowledge. And then finally go, oh, how old are you? 16. Like, how do I feel about that? Like, I don't know what to do. And morally, I'm like, that's fucked up. But, like, obviously, this chick's an old soul. She knows about all this music of the early 90s, early 2000s, 80s, etc. But then she's 16 fucking years old. And I'm just like, bruh, I mean, technically, it's legal in Hawaii. But morally, like, what are my friends gonna think? Oh, you dating a 16-year-old? It's like, that's child molester shit, dude. So it's like, fuck. But, like, every chick that I meet that, like, we connect emotionally, fucking way too young. Way too fucking young. And, like, I don't know what to do. Because, like, I go after the 21, 25, 28, 30-year-olds, and they don't know who the fuck MGK is. They don't know who the fuck Tool is. They've never heard of Fleetwood Mac. They don't know who AC/DC is. They've never seen a music video on MTV before. But then I meet the 16-year-old who's, like, super retro, and she knows all of that shit. Like, how the fuck, like, how am I supposed to make up my mind at that point? Because it's fucked up. Like, that's fucked. That's fucked. It's actually fucked. Not illegal in Hawaii, but it's fucked. So, like, what do you do? What do you do? And I don't, and sometimes I struggle to answer that fucking question, you know? And I'm like, bruh, if you was in fucking Hawaii, like, what am I supposed to do? We out in public. They're like, oh, this is your daughter. Like, how the fuck do I answer? No, this is my girlfriend. Like, how, like...
That's weird.
Right! So, it's like, yeah, that's my girlfriend, but she's only 16, so, oh, yeah, that's my niece. Because if I say it's my niece, then they're not going to look at me weird. But I'm still fucking lying to them, and it's weird. It's fucking weird. It's fucking weird, dude. It's weird. But these 16-year-olds, they be looking like they're 27 years old, and they have this fucking knowledge because they've been on YouTube for their whole fucking life, and they've been researching music, and they fucking looked into the artistry of it, and they fucking researched the history, and they know who Tupac is. They know NWA. They can quote Ice Cube. Like, they know this shit. They know this shit from the 80s. But they're 16 years old. You know, so I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Like, you're exactly what I want, but you're fucking young. And then I just feel like a fucking dirty ass old man. So then I just shut down. I'm like, I don't know what to fucking do. I don't know if the person I'm most attracted to right now is 16 fucking years old. That's fucking weird. Like, I feel like a fucking pedophile. I don't know. Dating is fucking tough, dude. And I'm envious of people that are already married. And I'm just like, bro, the dating scene nowadays is tough. It's fucking tough because all they care about is their Instagram and their fucking followers. They don't give a fuck about the one-on-one. All they want to do is take a picture of the goddamn dinner. And, like, that shit, that don't fly with me. Like, fucking live in the moment. I've done some shit in my past that all I have to prove it is my memory banks. People think I'm a fucking liar. They think I'm full of shit. Like, I tell them a story of riding a fucking Ferrari in fucking South Beach, fucking Florida, and fucking doing burnouts in the parking lot. And no one fucking believes me. Like, where's the picture? Prove it. Where's the picture? I didn't take no fucking pictures. That shit's in my fucking mind. And all they're going to do is call me a liar. And I'm like, cool, bet. Don't fucking believe me. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't affect me. I know what I live. I know my truth. You don't. I don't care. Fucking you believe what you believe. I know what I know. Like, whatever it is. You know, you believe me or you don't. I don't give a fuck. I grew up my whole life that I was a fucking millionaire when I was 16 years old. People didn't fucking believe me. They're like, hey, there ain't no way. Ain't no way you fucking, that's your daddy's money. That's your fucking, I'm like, my dad makes $23,000 a year. What the fuck are you talking about? This is my money. I bought this. This is mine. And they're like, where'd you get the money? I fucking played Halo 2 professionally for fucking 5 years. That's where I got the money. That's what fucking happened. I'm a pro gamer. I go to MLG tournaments every fucking weekend. I win fucking $75,000 every 2 fucking days. That's where I got my money. I don't believe you. Cool. I don't give a fuck. Regardless, I have a fucking Audi R8. I'm 17 years old. You have an F-150 from 1892. The fuck you mean? Like, I don't care if you believe me. I have the material shit right here. You can see it in front of your eye. Whether you believe me or not, I don't give a fuck. But the moral of the story is, I'm gonna buy your fucking drink. Let's fucking go. You know, like, I just grew up that way. I grew up with people not believing me, so it doesn't faze me when someone believe me. And then it's like, I dated Maxim models. I dated fucking showgirls. You know, like you go to a convention, they hire the fucking girls that dress up in cosplay, like the cosplay models or whatever. They'll dress as characters of the fucking whatever game, con, whatever the fuck you're at. Like when I went to BlizzCon, there was fucking like Sylvanas, fucking all sorts of fucking World of Warcraft characters, all these models dressed up as them in costume. Cool. Like first day one, I show up, they don't give a fuck.
You know what sounds good?
What sound good? Shot?
Yeah, that too, but like brownies
Brownies?
with like chocolate ice cream.
Dude, brownies with chocolate
Remember
ice cream. That's not bad as fuck.
Remember the time I got the brownies and made the chocolate
Yeah,
ice cream?
and I made you dessert, and I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
That's
Yeah.
not happening tonight, but let's do a shot.
Let's do a shot. All right. So,
Doesn't that sound good?
yeah, it sounds great. So, like, I'd go to BlizzCon, and, like, I'd show up, and I'd see these girls dressed as World of Warcraft characters. Obviously, I'm turned on. Like, that's my game. Like, that's what I'm doing. So, like, I'd be like, oh, hey, let's get a picture. Nothing. They wouldn't take a picture with nothing. The whole reason I was at BlizzCon was because I was invited to play the tournament, right? So it's like a $125,000 payout for winning the tournament, right? So, like, next thing you know, fucking Saturday night rolls around, time for tournament play. All of a sudden, this guy on Thursday was like, hey, let's get a picture. These girls are like, fuck you, I don't know who you are. Saturday rolls around, I'm on stage. I'm in the finals, right? I win. I get handed a check for fucking $725,000. Guess who wants to take a picture with me now? You know? So it's like, I've lived that fucking life. So like nowadays it's like, no one believes me? Cool, I don't give a fuck. I know what's true, I know what's not true. Like, you weren't there, you didn't see it. I don't care if you believe me. I don't nobody believed me ever. My entire life, no one believed me. But the fact of the matter is, I have what I have. You know? Anyways, I'm gonna do a shot.
No, I'll bring it over.
Oh, you're bringing it? Oh, look at this. Fucking delivery.
Let me get my beer. I just got done talking to Dana again. I told her, I said, I'm out. I said, I'm not doing this shit.
I already did it.
Fucking whore. It's because in my room working. I just told Dana, I said, I'm not doing this.
The meeting?
No, I'm not. I said, I told her, I said, I'm real close to calling Glenna, or telling Annie, get a grip on your fucking life.
Get a grip on your life.
I'm not doing this.
Oh, that is terrible. Why do you buy that brand?
Yeah, you know what?
Awful.
Don't get racist.
You know, I'm not racist because I know that that's way higher quality than other tequila options out there, but it's still fucking terrible.
Alright, hey, sleep good. Have a fantastic day.
I'll try. And I'll let you know, so I'll probably be back by noon 30.
I'm getting my shot at 11 from my fiance,
Yeah.
and then I'll be back.
Yeah, so I'll probably get back about the same time you get back.
Just let me know.
Yeah, and then I can give you a ride. Like I don't know, like if I end up if I hear from Kella and he wants me to come, then we can do an Uber together.
Yeah.
But if not, then I'll just give you a ride.
Yeah, please let me know. Either way.
Yeah.
Alright, bro. See you good.
All right.
Keep it down.
So yeah. Anyways, God, shots of tequila. Don't ever say yes to shots of tequila. That's like the worst idea ever. So I'm drinking Modelo, and then we're doing shots of tequila. It's rough. It's fucking rough, dude. I mean, when I was 20, you're what, 24, yeah?
I'm about to be 23.
About to be 23. Okay, so you're 22. Bro, when I was 22, I was fucking doing cocaine off of fucking strippers' booty holes in fucking Vegas, dude. Like, Vegas, Orlando, Miami, fucking New York, Philadelphia, didn't matter. Wherever the fucking MLG was. Like 22 years old, dog, I was number 5 in the fucking world for World of Warcraft. Like, 22 years, dude, I miss 22 years old. 22 years old, I could do whatever. I was making $75,000 a weekend when I was 22 years old, dude. Like, I was traveling the world. I've been to like 16 countries when I was 22 years old. Like now, I've been to 26 countries now. But at 22, I was at like 16 countries, just traveling, playing in whatever MLG fucking tournament there was. Any fucking MLG tournament, I was there. Fucking flights paid for, hotels paid for, entry fee paid for. I show up, play with my team. We finish top 15, walk away with a fucking paycheck. Like, I wasn't the best. Never claimed to be the best. I wasn't the best. I was top 5. I wasn't the best, but I was top 5. Top 5 still paid fucking $1.2 million a year for being top 5 to play a fucking video game. Like, I don't care. Like, that's good enough for me. I was fucking 22 years old, and I was a fucking millionaire. I was 22 years old. I didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a flying fuck what anyone had to say. I'd go home. I'd go to college, go to class, whatever. If Friday would roll around, it'd be one of the rare weekends that there was nothing going on. So I'd be like, hey, let's go to the bar. Hey, let's go to the club. Let's go fucking hang out this weekend. Let's go to a party. Let's play beer pong. And, you know, my friends would always look at me all weirdly. You're just a nerd. You're just a nerd. You don't know how to party. You're just a nerd. I'm like, no, you don't understand, bitch. Like, the reason why I haven't been around for the past 3 months is because I've been making money. I've been making money on weekends. This is one of the rare weekends that there ain't shit going on, and I get to stay home for the first weekend in 6 months. This is the first weekend in 6 months I get to stay home, and I'm choosing it to spend with you. So let's go have fun. And like, people wouldn't understand. They just didn't get it. They couldn't fathom the amount of money I was making in a weekend. So like that rare weekend come around, we go to the bar, and I'd open up a tab, and I just put my card down. Like, yeah, open the tab. And like I'm buying, like I'm not just buying a round for my friends. Like I'm not buying like 5 shots. I'm not buying like 6 drinks. No. Every time I roll up that bitch, I was buying the entire establishment around. Not just my 5 friends. No, the entire place. The entire fucking building. I'd be like, Every time. I would spend $7, $8, $9, $10,000 every time I walked into a fucking bar. And it didn't fucking matter. As soon as I walked through that bitch, I'd be like, get everybody a shot at Cuervo. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, every motherfucker in here, get him a shot at Cuervo. And the bartender will look at me all fucking wild-eyed. I was like, every person, buy them a shot of Cuervo. And then they're like, what the fuck? And then like the DJ, like the little character DJ, like that'd come over. They'd be like, free shots of Cuervo on that guy, you know, and I'd be like, yeah, what's up? And then everyone would come up with the shots of Cuervo. The whole fucking bar would just storm the fucking, you know, everybody in the establishment would storm up. And they'll be like, oh, cheers. And like fucking the 200-300 of us or whatever fucking do cheer. And then an hour or two would go by, and I'd be like, everybody gets a shot of Cuervo, you know, and like the bartender would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And like I had to explain this every fucking time. Finally, the bars in my town started putting a bell. They would put a fucking bell by the bar, and like if you ring the bell, that would mean you bought a round for the whole bar. So as soon as like that started getting implemented in all the places I frequent. So I'd walk in and I'd see the fucking bell, walk straight to the bell, fucking ring it, and then everybody knew. So like everybody would fucking storm and they order whatever the fuck they want, you know, whatever. My tab would be like fucking $6,800, whatever the fuck it was. I didn't give a fuck. It was like swipe the card, whatever. And then I'd tip like $3,000. You know, I didn't give a fuck. You know, I was like whatever. And like so, like everybody like, what the fuck? Who's this guy? And you know, like after like I'd walk in, ring the bell, people would start be like, oh, who are you? Like, why'd you buy me a shot, bro? Like, oh, that was so nice of you. Thanks for buying us around. You know, oh, blah blah blah. I don't remember any of these fucking people. I didn't give a fuck. But like, you know, like the hot girl would come like, oh, blah blah blah. You know, and like every time, like, oh, what do you do? What do you do for a living? Like, why are you able to afford an $8,000 bar tab? Like, why can you afford that? And like, I look at it straight in the face and be like, do you want me to lie to you or do you want the truth? And they would pause. They take a step back, and they're like, well, tell me the truth. Okay, cool. I play Halo 2 or World of Warcraft, depending on the time. Like, basically, I play video games professionally. And they'd be like, you're full of shit. I was like, okay, cool. I'm a trust fund baby. I'm fucking Bill Gates' son. And they're like, oh, yeah, I believe that. I'm like, so you'll believe the lie, but you won't believe the truth. So it's like, I just make up shit. People are like, oh, what do you do for a living? I'm like, I fucking sell dildos at fucking the local fucking adult store. Or they'd be like, oh, what do you do for a living? Like, I invented DVDs. You know, I just make up shit. You know, just because they would believe that over the truth. And like, anytime, like, no, for real, what do you do for real? Like, what do you actually do for a living? Like, I play Halo 2 professionally. No, you don't. Alright, cool. I fucking sell fucking condoms. Like, like, oh, yeah, I believe that. I mean, so, like, they would believe my lie over the truth every time. So I just came up with different shit. Well, what do you do for a living? I fucking invented eBay. Oh, okay, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, I fucking created PayPal. Oh, yeah, I fucking sued my dad for $18 billion. Oh, yeah, my dad's Elon Musk. Yeah, my dad's Bill Gates. Oh, my dad owns the bar. You know, like, I just make up shit because they would believe that. But every time they're like, no, for real, dude. No cap. Like, what do you do? I play Halo 2 professionally. No, you fucking don't. Alright, cool. I play in the NFL. Oh, okay. You know, like they would believe my lies. So, like, just my whole life, I was like, whatever. So I just made up shit. But, yeah. It was dumb. It was dumb. I didn't gain any real friends from it. I didn't fucking have anything to show for it. I spent my money like a fucking idiot. But it was a time of my life. I don't fucking regret it. Like, if I could do it all over again, there's only 5 things that I would change. And the only reason why I changed those 5 things is because it wasn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. Like, it was something I thought was going to be awesome. I did it. It wasn't as awesome as I thought it would be. And those are only 5 things I changed. But if I changed those 5 things, I would still be a millionaire. Like, I could have used that money and invested it. And I'd still be set for life. So, like, if I got a do-over, that's what I do. Unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. So I gotta live with the consequences. I spent all my money on drugs and fucking alcohol and girls. And just gotta try to get the money back. But, yeah, dude. Like, people ask me all the time, like, how come you never leave your house? How come you always play video games? How come you fucking, like, you have no desire to, like, go to this concert, or you never want to go to the clubs, or, like, you're never at the strip club, or, like, you never want to travel. I did it already. I've already done that. I traveled the world by the time I was 23 years old. Like, there's nothing that I can do that I haven't already done. So, like, now, I just want to live in the place that I fucking pay to live every month. Like, there ain't shit, and like, I think that's kind of hurting me as a streamer too, because like, if I'm streaming 2K and I hit 100% smothered fucking Limitless 3, like, my reaction on my face cam ain't shit. It's not a goddamn thing, because all I did was I hit 100% smothered Limitless 3 and wreck. Don't mean nothing. Yeah, that's a great play for people that have never experienced anything. Like, oh, that's fucking wild, dude. Hit a fucking 100% smothered in this fucking 3. Like, blah, 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 blah. Cool. Dude, I once had a fucking killing blow that won me $6.3 million. A Limitless 100% 3 in a wreck doesn't mean shit. My fucking frost fucking blast that fucking killed the guy that secured $6 million? Yeah. I went nuts. I went fucking nuts for that. I just won $6 million fucking dollars. Hitting a fucking 3-pointer, 100% contest in 2K23 fucking wreck. Doesn't fucking matter. Nothing. So like people are like, dude, you have no emotion. You just did like the sickest fucking play ever, and you just no emotion, because it doesn't mean shit. You're not playing for money. We're not playing the best in the world. We're playing some fucking bums in the rec center in 2K24. Like we haven't. There's nothing. When I knocked out fucking T squared and moved up to where the lowest dollar amount I could win was $600,000, yeah, I was excited because I knew the worst I could do was walk away with 600 grand. You know, the best I could do was walk away with 3 million. You know, I ended up walking away with 1.6. You know, yeah, I was excited when I qualified to where the shit if I could do with $600,000. Yeah, I was excited. I was jumping around. I was screaming and yelling. I was fucking fist bumping. I was fucking chest bumping my teammate. Yeah, I went fucking nuts because I just won a game to guarantee the least amount of money I would leave with was 600,000. Yeah, I was fucking stoked. Oh, I hit a game-winning shot at the end of the buzzer in a fucking private pro-am match for nothing. Nah, you're not gonna get a fucking reaction out of me. Oh, you got a sick fucking loop on the fucking tour in DbD. You looped that dude for 3 fucking minutes. Yeah, cool. I got nothing out of it. There was no monetary gain. So like that kind of hurt my streaming because I don't have facial reaction. I don't give a flying fuck. Don't care. It doesn't matter. But when we play for money, different story. So, I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm gonna start going back to that bar. Now that I know that fucking cocktail's that fucking cute, yeah, I'm gonna keep going back. And especially like next weekend, when Rob's here, who's like the fucking Rizzler, bro. If I could bring like Rob in there and be like, hey, look, this fucking cocktail waitress, like the hostess, she's cute as shit. Like I got a huge crush on her. He's gonna rizz me up so hard, like he's gonna get me laid. So like yeah, next time he's here, we go on Rob's good time. Great thing, fun fact, his name's Rob. So like I'm gonna go to Rob's good place or whatever the fuck it's called with the guy named Rob. Like that's gonna be fun. I don't really give a fuck about cool things that happen in this game. Ooh, Survivor 150 grand. Survivor 100 grand. What are you doing? Nothing? Okay. I have this daily to hit 4 survivors while in the post-phase state with the Spirit. I've played 2 games of the Spirit, and I've hit 1 survivor in the post-phase state. Oh, fuck, I'm drunk. Oh, shit. Actually, you know what? I don't want to play Survivor. Alright, let's go. I want to play game of Survivor. 150 Survivor. I'm not even playing it right now. It's not even Detective Tab anymore. It's fucking Ronaldo Lyra. Let's spend these blood points. just realized I don't want to fucking go somewhere. I'm going to bed. I'll be out. So tomorrow I have to drop a ceiling. I should be done around noon, and then I think I'm gonna go to Wahoo. So I think all weekend I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna just go to Wahoo all weekend. But that could change because when I told my buddy about it, he's like, "I have to work this weekend." So before I buy my ticket, so basically tomorrow I'm gonna go. I'm gonna drop the ceiling. I'm gonna complete that job. When I complete the job, I'm gonna way back home. I'm gonna drive back home. I'm gonna call him, see what's going on. If he says go ahead, come out, I'm gonna buy a ticket and fly to Wahoo. If he's being a little bitch, then I'm gonna stay here. So if I'm on this weekend, I didn't go to Wahoo. But if I'm not on this weekend, then I went to Wahoo. Because this motherfucker, his nephew works the front desk at this hotel, and this dude fucking gave us like a $600 room, like a $600 a night room, for like $150. So like if we can fucking get that room this weekend, I'm gonna be poolside fucking trying to get laid all weekend. But if he's gonna be a little bitch and be like, I gotta work, then I'm just gonna stay here, which case I'll be playing DbD all weekend. So if you see me, I'm still home. Don't see me, I'm gonna walk.